This week, the housemates have been cleaning up their act.
Come on, baby.
But there's one room which always scrubs up well.
I love this chair, Big Brother. Can I take it with me?
The diary room. Saturday, day 38, 10:24 a.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom.
Is the shower meant to be freezing cold? I think there's something wrong with it.
Last night, Mikey, Imogen and Nikki survived the public vote after Lisa became the 5th housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Nikki comes to the diary room.
Hi, Big Brother. I'm just wondering why there's no hot water.
Nikki, the water has been turned off this morning. Housemates will not be able to shower.
Why?
Housemates must wait until the task later today to get washed.
Why?
All will be revealed.
Okay, thank you.
Nikki, as you're aware, there is a water shortage in London. Big Brother would appreciate it if you don't leave the shower running.
Thanks.
1:52 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the garden. For the past 36 minutes, the housemates have been taking part in Big Brother's soap on a rope task. Big Brother has divided the housemates into 3 teams. The first team to reveal the prize token hidden inside their soap by scrubbing down the soap on a team member's body will win a reward from Big Brother.
What are they doing?
Saying they've got their token. We had our token ages ago.
We got our token ages ago. They got to get rid of all the soap. Every single bit, yeah?
Well, that's what I thought Mikey said.
Aisling, Leah, Richard and Pete come to the diary room.
Team, I won. I'm the first
They
one
cheated,
here.
we won.
No, we never. They cheated, we won.
didn't cheat.
We didn't cheat.
We didn't cheat either. What are you talking about? Why are you saying that we cheated? We never
Nikki had
cheated.
a towel on.
Nikki had
Anyway,
a towel on because Nikki is
We'll
very
let you
cold.
be the judge of that.
Big Brother, Nikki, poor thing.
Let's see.
She's got no
Leave a
meat
chunk
on
of
her.
soap on the corner.
Richard,
Don't.
Leah, Aisling and Mikey, could you sit down, please?
Pete
Pete.
can't sit down because he's too sore.
My arse is red raw.
His poor bum.
Aisling, you said you thought you were cheating. Is that true?
I was cheating. No,
Aisling didn't say
I didn't cheat. I didn't say that.
I did.
Dickie said it.
No one cheated.
No one cheated.
No one cheated.
No one cheated.
Thank you. You may leave the prize tokens on the diary room chair and gather at the dining table until the end of the
they'll be the
task.
deciding.
No, are you still there? You've gone, haven't you? I'm stuck in here now, haven't I? I'm stuck.
Hello, Pete.
You alright? I can't sit down. I mean, so I was a bit soapy. Basically, we didn't cheat at all. I just really scrubbed my bum until it was completely gone, and then it got the coin out. We really put some effort in, and look at my bum, man, it's red. Check it out. Look, full red. Really hurts. You know what I mean? Look at that. Oh God, really painful. And right there as well. It's really sore. Have you got anything you could put on me, like something to make my skin not hurt so much? Because it's proper hurting, isn't it?
3:16 p.m. 1 hour ago, Susie, Glyn and Imogen were announced the winners of the soap on a rope task. Big Brother has set up a spa treatment for them in the bathroom as a reward.
What's a spa?
Like massage.
Like treatments.
Cool.
I think they might make it into like us 3 will have our own treatments in there. We can just relax and like they'll give us like really nice stuff like chocolates and in the water, really nice stuff I think.
Aisling's in the diary room.
I did cheat with the soap. I did. Sorry. I cheated with the soap. I was picking it off. Sorry. But my mum always used to say, you shouldn't have done it in the first place to say sorry. I know I was doing wrong and I still did it. I'm sorry. So I thought it was immunisation and I really don't want to go anywhere. But that's not the way to succeed in life, by cheating. I was just taking a shortcut. I'm sorry.
"9:30 p.m. It's been 28 minutes since Imogen, Glyn and Susie finished their spa treatment.
Are you feeling zoned? Sorry? Are you feeling zoned? Zoned. Oh, yeah.
I feel like...
Oh, here we baby. Yeah, I am. It's lovely.
Leah and Richard are in the garden.
Darling, that was so us.
I know. We would have had such a laugh.
I know.
With what?
We would
that
have. Did you see? We would have had.
We would have had flowers in the bath.
Our soap with that sponge, we would have won it. Oh well, we can't look back on it now. There'll be others. We hope.
Hey, big brother.
Hello, big brother. That's it. We've come in to say thank you very much. That was so appreciated,
Thank you
wasn't it?
so much.
Thank you very much.
We feel fabulous.
I feel zoned now. I need to go and lie down.
I really got into it, big brother. Oh, I had two lovely women with me in the bath.
In the bath.
In the bath.
In the bath.
And it was good. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
It was nice to pamper yourself. It was really, really nice.
It's such a luxury. It was fabulous. Really fabulous. It was super from beginning to end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It really was.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much indeed.
What do you have planned for the rest of your evening now you're so relaxed?
I want to go to bed now.
I want a cup of coffee to snuggle up on the couch.
I'm just going to have a can of cider. That's what I'm going to do.
10:38 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom. Glyn has been drinking for the past 3 hours and 28 minutes.
I'll just go on my own to another world, which is called Glyn World. At the end of the day, I must be in here.
There's somebody thrown up on my carpet.
It's like...
People in there, I am so drunk beyond of my wildest dreams.
Hello, Glyn. How are you?
Hello, how are you? Oh, my family are going to be so, what do you call it? You know what? Sitting in here makes me feel dizzy. Like that. The truth is, I've drank champagne and 4 bottles of cider. And that's the truth at the end of the day. Do you know what Big Brother is in Welsh? It is called Brawd Mawr. I'm feeling quite dizzy in here now. And that's the truth.
12:12 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the garden.
You know, that was my lovely couscous and chicken meal. I can't believe that. That's so ungrateful, honestly. I make the man a meal and he goes and throws it all out.
That's it, now you have to put it down the toilet. Good boy. You're all good, Queen.
Honestly, would you need me?
Mikey and Glyn are in the bathroom. Ashleen and Nikki come to the diary room.
Hey, big brother.
Hi.
Our fellow housemate Glyn is vomiting everywhere. He's vomiting down the side of his bed, into his drawer, all over his clothes, into the bucket that one of us has now got to clean out. Just everywhere.
Yeah, and
And the room stinks, it's kicking. Proper kicks. So can we have some air freshener, please?
"12:59 a.m. Glyn has been vomiting for the past 1 hour and 13 minutes.
You're going to be sick, the bucket's there, mate. Just next to you. And the water's there if you want the water. Alright, mate? What's that?
Susie is in the diary room.
Glyn is overdrunk this evening. He obviously can't handle his booze. I don't know how much he normally drinks or whether he mixes it as he has done this evening, so he can't handle it. I think he'll probably feel a bit ashamed of the carry-on he's caused tonight. But never mind, he may have learnt a lesson not to drink quite so much.
Can you empathise with Glyn in any way?
I can, but it's self-induced, isn't it? So perhaps it is a learning curve. Perhaps you have to throw up a few times before you decide that you will watch how much you drink. Now it's all being cleared up. Yeah, I feel sorry for him because he's going to feel dreadful in the morning and he's going to be embarrassed, and, you know, we've all experienced it. But at the time, I wasn't very happy. Of course I wasn't. I don't think anybody puts clearing up other people's vomit as their number one favourite pastime.
Sunday, day 39, 8:03 a.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom. Last night, Glyn was sick after drinking a mix of champagne and cider.
Hello, wee brother.
Good morning, Glyn. How are you today?
How's it feel? Oh, how embarrassing. I'm so ashamed of what I've done. I was so drunk last night, and I was sick everywhere. I feel like a rubbish. I'm hungover, for one thing, and I have to get out of bed. It was all my fault, in a way. It just shows what binge drinking does for you, doesn't it? I feel so bad for doing it. I thought I could handle it, but it just shows I couldn't. I've just made a plunket of myself on national television, haven't I?
"10:35 a.m. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom.
I dreamt I woke up and I had this dream that you'd got up and you were hunting around the place for a cider and went in the diary room and asked for it.
Why would I do that?
Leah and Susie are in the kitchen.
Sorry about
all the sick.
Oh, don't worry, we had to get it cleared up. He's all right this morning, so we'll forget about it now. Yeah. Don't embarrass him anymore because he's obviously had enough of it.
Pete is in the diary room.
Ugh. Don't you just hate it when people kind of try and work you out and sort of think that you're saying stuff about them and behind their back and think that you're thinking something about them when you're not? Girls, man, I've really seen the way they kind of stare at like people and whisper at each other about things and try and work things out. And when there's actually nothing going on at all, it's just like, no, nice, I like girls and all that. It seems like a lot of the girls in this house they just kind of think and question too much. Give your mind some rest. And don't do it to me as well, because I'm just like, I'm sitting here, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm easy with everyone, and then I'm getting told that I'm being funny with someone, and then I'm being funny with it, or I'm fancying someone, and I'm fancying this person, or I'm being funny with this person, and I'm not. I'm just like being myself, and I don't have to kind of. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? God bless her. Leah keeps like staring at me like this. Going. I'm like, oh, what? Clinton was really last night, and he was like, at the end of the day, Pete sees you as his mum, and all this sort of was really just digging his grave and my grave because Leah was standing there. Next thing you know, she's like, You've told Glyn about... I don't know. Oh, God. It's really... I think people think too much in this house. Some people, and it's just... They're going mad. They're losing the plot. They're like...
11:11 a.m. Glyn is in the bedroom. Most of the housemates are in the living area.
I want to be Frankie or Jessica.
No, I'm definitely not a Jessica, Nick.
How about Mona?
Mikey comes to the diary room.
Hello.
Hello, Mikey. How are you this morning?
I'm good, babe. I was a bit, disappointed with Susie last night, to be honest, though. So, but she's been a bit different today than she was last night. I think she's realised what she'd done. She's old enough to be Glyn's mum. And instead of, looking after him or making sure he was alright, she made the situation worse. It's like, Glyn's a young lad, and most young lads have at some stage drank too much that they feel ill or that they're sick, because you don't know your limits when you're that age, or you know what I mean, you haven't really drank that much, so you're not used to it or whatever. And instead of even just sitting back, she started going, "Oh, that's disgusting, he's no adult, I can't believe that he's doing that, I've never seen anyone in my life do that." It's like, okay, well, let's just calm down, and she just started freaking out and making the situation a lot worse. And then she was saying, she's like, you should just leave him in the bathroom, just put him in the bath, and he'll sleep in the bath and all this. I was like, what are you talking about?
Did you speak to Susie about this?
No, she seems to have changed the tune this morning. She's like, oh yeah, I was disappointed with him last night, but it'll be okay. He's a cute boy and all this. Like, well, yeah, you're probably just saying it now because you realise you look like a last night by kicking off. I started throwing pots away and plates from the sink that all he'd done was spit in it. It's like, what are you doing? What are you throwing the cups away for? It's like, oh, he's been sick on them. So I looked and there was not even any sick on them. I was like, I'll wash them, just leave them there. You can't throw them away. And then she's like, oh, well, I'm going to have my own cup there. I was like, have your own cup. She needs to relax herself a bit more. If she would have helped him out, then I would have respected her for doing that. But instead she made things worse, and she's not a true lady. She's just a snotty bitch.
11:30 a.m. Glyn is in the kitchen.
You feel sick?
Pete and Richard are in the lounge.
And it was my chicken couscous, my nice meal I made.
Yeah, to top it all off.
Exactly.
Ashleen comes to the diary room.
Big brother, don't you think this house is full of Judases? Do you know who Judas is? Do you know that story? Like me, for example, I was proper slagging off for Nikki the other day, and then the next day, I'm giving her cuddles and playing with her hair. What's that about? Leah was moaning about Susie, and then comes out of the room and gives her a hug and a kiss, and it just reminded me of Judas. But I'm guilty of it as well, I guess. But I'm trying to justify it because I'm saying with Nikki, she does do things that are really annoying. But we all talk about each other behind each other's backs, don't we? And then the next minute they walk into the room and it's silence, and we're like, "Hi, how are you?" But I've promised myself, if Nikki has another fit and it does annoy me, I'm going to tell her about it. I've promised myself. I love this chair, Big Brother. Can I take it with me when Big Brother's finished? I love it. I feel like a princess sat in it, and it's gold, and I love gold. I can sit in it. Can I buy it?
Big Brother has noted that request to purchase the diary room chair.
Thank you.
7:06 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the kitchen. Richard is called to the diary room.
Hello.
Hello, Richard.
How are you?
How are you, Richard?
I think we're just all a bit tired because, Glenn spewing all over the place yesterday. So I think we're all a bit drained from that. I mean, it's a lot of work cleaning up barf.
How is everyone feeling about Glenn's spewing?
It was kind of funny last night. I mean, he did get it everywhere, didn't he? Bed, toilet. He hit practically every corner of the house and the kitchen sink, which I was actually quite mortified about that.
How is the atmosphere today in the house?
I think everyone's just really tired. Everyone's kind of, in my words, blah. Although, what is up with Imogen and Mikey? I just noticed it the other day. They're getting so close. Ashleen and Leah pointed it out to me the other day. And then I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't really notice it. But then yesterday, I mean, they were hugging in bed when she had her hot water bottle, which I think is hilarious because that's so typical of plastic world, isn't it? As soon as Grace leaves, Imogen's in there with her best friend's man. I wonder if that will materialize into anything. It's kind of funny, actually. So you never know. There might be a little bit of a romantic frisson between Imogen and Mikey. But that's really weird. Grace must be like spitting up her teeth at the TV watching it. Fantastic.